They got to learn that playoff football is different than regular season football. And you could do your crazy little things, your little, let's throw to the offensive lineman and let's have a wide receiver throw the ball and whatever. You could do that stuff, but it cost them the game. I mean, also turnovers did, but still, it cost them the game on Saturday.
Yeah, you got to do that at the right place, right time, right? I mean, that was the most important drive of the game, and they threw to the wide receiver, and the wide receiver, and then an interception, and it's just like, oh my goodness, that was a nail in the coffin for him, and my heart bleeds for Dan Campbell and these jagoffs, I guess, as Pittsburghese would say, in Pittsburghese rather. They were making fun of Dan Campbell for being emotional and getting teary-eyed at the press conference. It's like, my goodness, people.
What he does, that guy deserves all the credit in the world because there was no team that was lower for years, decades than Detroit. Yeah. And that guy brought that team back up to an elite status. Number one seed this year. He deserves
and they had a laundry list of injuries. I mean, I knew they had a bunch of injuries, but once they showed the graphics on the screen, I was like, oh my gosh.
Almost their entire defense was hurt, and they were still doing well. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
Yeah, that guy deserves all the credit.
He does.
He does. It's hard to say, well, you need to change what you do. It's like, well, what we did got us here. So
right.
What do you mean? What do you mean change what we do? So,
right. Just be a little bit smarter, in a playoff game, make sure that you're ahead when you try trick plays.
Right.
Go into the bag of tricks or whatever.
Yeah, I'd rather have Jared Goff throwing balls than the freaking wide receiver.
Right. God, Jared Goff, though. Oh,
I feel for him. I feel for him. That just sucks.
Yeah.
That just sucks. And then on Sunday, the Eagles beat the Rams 28-22. Man, I was rooting for the Rams. And they almost pulled it off. But, the Eagles are a team.
Saquon Barkley happened.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley.